Hello, welcome to the channel. It has come to my attention to give you guys an intuitive message as though they have been coming through my third eye as a lot lately, so I feel the need to share. I'm going to go over some synchronicities, I should say, that I have been capturing, reading between the lines, in my clever ways that I do. So, what I have noticed recently is that not everyone may trust their intuition, and at your own point in time, you will. And there are many practices you can look into to helping develop your intuition, simply just by listening. As I was channeling this message, I was seeing a third eye. And yesterday I had the massive headache in my third eye. I could feel it in the middle, in between my eyebrows. It was crucial, and I just couldn't sleep, and the thoughts were nonstop. It was restless. And as I sat down to visualize this message, I was seeing clouds surrounding an owl with a red X. So you may be a target, or there may be something that you need to target or discover. Owls can be ancient wisdom. They also see through darkness. There's something about being transparent here. For some of you, I was channeling accepting age. As I was speaking to someone tonight, they were saying the 30s are the new 20s. Or in a sense, this is like, wait, there's something about self-acceptance that needs to be done here. If this message is resonating with you, collective, if you've been feeling tension in your third eye. Me, myself, for example, I was once very tiny, and now I'm a lot bigger. And I found myself taking me a whole year to understand that I'm not a small anymore. Like, I was a small when I was younger, and I was 98 pounds, and I was like a teenager. But now that I'm an adult after having a child, I find myself, being like 100 and something pounds. None of your business, but just me simply going from a small to whatever size I may be now took some time for me to accept and realize, to pay more attention to my own well-being. It was a transition. You may be going through a transition. This could be a Saturn return. As I was channeling this message, I was feeling strong Saturn energy. It's like there's blocks, maybe from your past, on you could be getting, wanting to reactivate these, and it's like these Jupiter lessons continue to come back around because Jupiter is higher education. These could be lessons that continue to come back around, and there's a need for you to process or grieve the transition of where you were or what you once were. You could be seeing the number 4, or there could be lots of talk of police energy. This could be warnings, you being blocked from something from the past could be, like a warning. This may be something that deters you from what it is that truly inspires you, or this could even then be the motivation that you need. I was seeing finding ways to stay inspired while remaining numb. Okay, some of you guys can be scribes. You could be seeing the angel number 777, which comes to 21, which brings us back to Saturn energy, which is a cycle closing. Some of you may have Capricorn and Neptune, or Saturn and Pisces energy. This could well as be in the 4th house, okay? That may matter. Some of you may be called to practice non-attachment, okay? Non-attachment to the things that you want or certain outcomes, but still being consistent even when you're not receiving that instification. I don't even think that's the right word. Instant gratification, okay? Someone may be doing some sort of rituals. Someone speaking to me today and they were saying something. How about a light? There could simply be a light that you need to see. I was seeing bumblebees. Bumblebees deal with community. There could be a need to network with a certain community. Something about or there could be like a queen energy. There's something about Panini needing to listen to your intuition. Bees have to deal with community, most importantly, teamwork and an abundance. There's something sweet, rich, and flavorful because bees are attracted to flowers. Their nectar helps them. So there's something about a seed you may be planting and nurturing. Someone may be speaking to you about something or someone you can create with. Tonight there was a miscommunication, strong Gemini energy. You may have Gemini and Uranus or Aquarius in the third house, or however that may play. I was seeing a sword going through an eye. It is Aquarius season. And as I was thinking and speaking of this energy, there were 3 Capricorns who gathered together and were jumping around saying Capricorns. And in Vedic astrology currently right now, Capricorn is in Mars, Capricorn is in the sun, and Capricorn is in the ascendant. I was seeing a blue flame and a black light protecting your peace. Okay, something about that song, Mariah the Scientist. That's the song I was hearing after I seen the vision. Some of you may be experiencing writer's block. This could be having to do with the person you're connecting with or the way that you connect with yourself. I was seeing Neptune energy, so there's deception. Something isn't clear here, okay? There's something about a frequency. I have cleaning ritual written down. Some of you, if you've been drinking or smoking or just in environments that have a hostile energy, there may be I need to do some sort of cleansing ritual. Or this could simply just be you needing to get ready for spring cleaning for the real new year that is coming about soon. We are in February. The new year springs about. We have the spring equinox coming up. Pay attention to your cravings. For instance, if you're craving a potato, there may be a need to do more grounding. If you're craving sweets, there may be a need to be kinder to yourself. I would just pay attention to those. Now, I did pull 7 cards on this energy. A lot of you are blessed with clairvoyance, or this is going to be the new gift that is emerging through you, allowing and helping you see through any deception that may be going on in any relationships or any miscommunication. There may be, and there's an energy here because I keep seeing yellow of individuality. This is the solar plex chakra. Expressing yourself brings you back to 21. This is when this solar plex chakra starts to develop. From 21 to 28, I believe it's 7 years. Some of you are embracing who you are as an individual, or this is changing who you are as an individual, okay? I did say there was a Saturn return energy here. You normally go through your Saturn return energy from 28 to about 30, all right? So the first card I pulled was the Queen of Swords. There's an ego view. She has her arm out. She's opening to listening, but at the same time, she knows her truth, but still accepting other perspectives. She's bringing out a hand, a gesture, and she's willing to look into other truths, but not losing her own truth or identity at the same time. Some of you could be feeling like you're overgiving to certain situations and need to speak up and figure out how you can restore the balance of that situation. A lot of you, once again, we have the Wheel of Fortune here coming after the 6 of Pentacles. This is letting me know that Jupiter is ready to bless you with something here. But there's a challenge because we have the Nine of Swords here as well. This is mentally, this is a block. There's 2 swords here. There's 3 swords, actually. There's going to be a realization when it comes to something you're studying, or this could even be something about yourself and what you give others and what you give to yourself. There's, I'm hearing the word noble. I don't know why I'm hearing noble. We are going into the year of the horse, February 17th, from the Chinese New Year. It's going to be the fire horse. I feel like this is going to give you the motivation and speed to get through any muddy thoughts and clarity, because in the first 4 cards here, which is interesting, the Queen of Swords has clouds all in her background, and it's cloudy. It's like it's mustering up communication. Something is mustering up and it needs to be cleared away. But the only way it's going to be cleared away is through you taking this challenge head on, okay? With the Knight of Swords, I see it coming in the way he's coming into the Queen of Swords. He's coming to the Queen of Swords with a message of a challenge. And I feel like this challenge could be disturbing thoughts. What do they call it? Intrusive thoughts. You needing through working, knowing that all thoughts are yours, and making sure that you take time to still hear the voice that is yours. We have the 8 of Cups here. The sky is clear. There's no more clouds. It looks like the moon is looking at this person as they're diving deep through their emotions and going on this new journey. There is an energy of expansion here. And I just don't see them looking back at this moment in time. I don't see an energy of you looking back, but still being patient. There is going to be growth here because we're going from the 6 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles. This is going to be a transformation in the physical, something tangible. This could be in the next 13 months. Not 13 months. The next 13 years. There may be a seed that you plant that can change your life for the next 13 years, or the seeds that you planted 13 years ago. Interesting. The seeds you planted 13 years ago. Have you learned the lessons? I see someone coming on to, because in the 8 of Cups, it goes from watery land and then it instantly goes into fire, which would create that fog, that mist, that non-clarity of knowing who you are. Maybe some of you 13 years ago did not know who you are, but now know who you are. It's funny because there was this girl and she was like, she's a Scorpio. And I was like, well, I'm Scorpio moon. She was saying that she doesn't feel like her sun sign is who exactly she is. And I was trying to express to her, it's not who you are, it's who you're pretending to be. The sun energy is an expression. It's the way you wish to express yourself. But the moon energy is how you feel, which are both aspects of yourself. But sometimes you may not. Expressing how you feel. That's important. Anyways, this goes to say no one was listening because they don't understand the deeper concepts of astrology and numerology and things of that matters, the elements, the seasons. People don't pay attention to that anymore. But anyways, we go from the 8 of Cups to the 3 of Wands. You go from a watery land. He's deserted in a watery land. He's in a foreign land now. There's an energy of being in a foreign land. You're in a new land and you have new seeds to plant. There's something about one last seed that needs to be planted. And I guess you're going to have to master the craft of listening and knowing when to speak up. Thank you guys for listening in on my rant this morning. I hope this message has found a way to help you see the truth through any confusion or any restlessness that you may be going through. There is a new you emerging, so to speak. And the divine is asking you to take time to honor and nurture that. Please hit that like and subscribe button for more videos. and I will see you guys soon.